Alright everybody, welcome to part 2 of the new Wreckers team from Masters of Mayhem. And here we have Impactor. As I said earlier, he was included with the subscription version 4, along with Blue Streak and the rest of the Mayhem Attack Squad in 2016. Now, this version is based straight up on the comic book variant of Impactor that appeared originally in the Marvel UK comics, I believe, and it's the first figure based directly on that version. There was another one released for Fall of Cybertron, which was like a redeco of Onslaught, and it was orange, which was a pretty neat figure, but yeah, a little on the small side to be a torso for a combiner. So this one, they just made him an arm. So yeah, as you can see, he's based off the Rook mold. But he has a few more accessories, if you will. Like, for starters, he has all the weapons that came with the Thrilling 30s Arcee. And they tell you how to basically put them on here. So, you know, you have, like, your Rook weapon there. You have the 2 swords from Arcee. And then you have these 2 guns, also from the Arcee, which they tell you to clip the other gun into that one there, like on the side there with the trigger. Very neat. This one's the only one that's painted to match. All the others are cast in gray. So yeah, there's all the weapons. So he's loaded with weapons. Like I said, a huge arsenal. And then he has your standard hand-foot gun that comes with Rook, painted purple. And yes, very, very purple. It's got the nicely painted wheels, a lot of yellow details. With some red and, yeah. Great use of the color so far. He also sports a new head. So let's get him transformed. Rook was always one of the coolest molds released. And it's so funny because it's like he's both hated and loved, the Rook mold, simply because, like, on one hand it was a replacement, but on the other it's just a good mold overall, so I guess it does give people conflicting feelings. But yeah, nice to see that they reused it to official capacity. And there we go. There's Impactor in robot mode. As you can see, lots of great color details on the chest and the legs. And one of the neat things about it is that, like, you look at the hand here, his left hand is painted yellow, but his right hand is not. That's usually because he's depicted as being one-handed, like usually has like a hook or a scythe hand, like a grappling hook for the other hand. And that's one of the ways the other weapons come in. Now, it is kind of weird arming them up. Like, they did recommend using the Arcee sword there to give it more to the traditional hook hand. And the way this gun is colored, he had like a shoulder cannon, so that fits right there. The other weapons are a little bit trickier to get in, but what they basically recommend is that these 2 slots here on the back, like, you just put them there. So basically you get the one hand and you plug in the one piece there. Plug that in there. And you plug, I believe, yes. Okay, you go with the first sword. Plug that into the back. And then the gun. Yes, that's how you get all the weapons on them. At least that's one way to store them. You can also store them around the arms if you'd wish, the other gun. So you get a lot of play value with this guy. And yes, like I said, he also sports a new head. It does give him a little weight though. So yeah, he has like this nice new head. Which, yeah. And so yeah, this was like the first version of Impactor based directly on the comic. Later on they would make more Impactor figures for the War for Cybertron series. So Yeah, he got like several versions of that, where he turned into a more straight up tank. So yeah, that's Impactor, and the last of the Series 4. So, yep, let's move on to the other members here of the crew. So, yep, later.